Okay, and we are back where we left off. Well, almost.
I think for 1 second you're trying to cross me. Best believe me. Following second you're dead.
I kill vampires. You think I'm afraid of a jarhead?
Okay. So when this happens, by the way, when I start a bit earlier than where you seen me at the end of the last episode, it's because I quit the game and there's like a small portion that you always get to replay.
That looks like our best way through.
One of us holds up the gate. The other can slip through.
Okay.
Go!
Are you okay? What do you think? It's blocked. I gotta find another way around.
You think the best option there was to fail that?
I think there's a way through. I just need to clear it from my side.
Do it quick. Those things could be anywhere. You got any idea what we're dealing with?
We established already it's vampires.
They're vampires.
Not possible.
What you mean?
My father once told me, if something looks like shit and smells like shit, you don't have to taste it to know that it's shit. Believe me, they're vampires. We must work together to defeat them.
Yeah, it's beginning to look like that.
Go ahead. Hurry! I can't hold on!
You almost killed me.
Almost.
That was super hard. I do believe the meshing part of the cuties are like unevenly spread. Because I'm doing the same thing, even though I realized later in this one that I need to mesh. It's so weird. I know there's like an
What's
option.
the first thing you're gonna do when we get out of here?
Is it my son?
Hold my son.
Yeah.
How about you? What'll you do?
I'll probably just go for a drink.
Someone dead. I sat with her in her final moments, telling her how sorry I was. Held for second place, for placing my vanity above our love, so it's probably Mary. When, the end of everything, I knew she made me swear to bury this place.
9 p.m. Something unholy has happened. As I sat with my wife, I noticed something in her hand. Lady Bradshaw's brooch. She must have pulled it from her shirt when she grabbed at her. Turning it over, I noticed that it looked like one of the creatures we'd exhumed from the cocoons. Were these the demons Mary had spoken about? Had Bradshaw known all along what we'd find down here? Then Mary's corpse moved. It was not my wife. It was something inhuman. It leapt at me, and only the bars of the cell spared me from its fury.
You seem like you got your head screwed on. So I gotta ask, what the hell made you sign up with Saddam?
For us, we had no choice.
Shows some kind of sacrifice. Yeah, ritual. Can we open that? Oh, hell if I know which one was it. New. No, never mind.
Your friend Nick? I like him. He was good to me.
Circumstance. Any other day, he'd put one between your eyes.
What is the meaning of those markings on your hand?
It's to honor the dead. It's the reason I fight.
It's as good a reason as any.
It's a damn good reason. The only reason.
I have no grievance with you.
Maybe you need to switch on the news.
Listen. There was a man once who built his house on the banks of a river. When the floods came, his wall washed away. When the droughts came, the water dried up and the man was thirsty. All day, the insects bit this man's flesh. Yet each night, he says to his wife, "We have all the fish we can eat." Your people chose this war, Jason.
I think you need to give your mouth some rest.
It didn't make it? Well, thank you. Very kind. Whoa.
I say we get the fuck out of here.
I mean, if it was me, I would, at least in preparation to getting out, I would also kind of want to put these creatures on video or photos, no? Oh, no, that just is light. I do think they made it easier, by the way, to aim than, for example, in Little Hope.
Looks to me like a medical bay.
This could come in handy.
If you want to stick 60-year-old explosive in your back, be my guest.
Those chemical weapons are close, right?
Okay, I just wondered if we will answer to him. He asked, he said that those chemical weapons are close, right? Autopsy notes. Specimen contains an inordinate amount of blood in its stomach. Analysis of blood samples shows high density of adrenaline. Does the organism feed on fear? Instills fear in its victims, gets adrenaline pumping, then attacks. Like, this has to be like their... Like, isn't every game now then has this, like, concept of, like, feeding on fear? Because in Little Hope, the demons are their, like, fears? No? Maybe not. It's more like how they died before. Okay, wait. Let's just inspect. Any comments? No? I guess not. Oh, I cannot cross.
Do you want to hear a joke?
Nope.
Another flashback. The camp is in uproar. Workers are missing and Lady Bradshaw, but I can guess, she yearns for the same fate that she wants to be, well, obviously a vampire, I guess.
1st of January, 1947, 1 a.m. The saboteur has struck again, sealing us in here. We are hopelessly trapped with those things. All around us, they shriek from the darkness. Crow has set up his machine gun, pointed towards the catacombs. Mary was right. We cannot fight that which does not live. There is only one option now. Bring the whole damn temple down on them. Even if it means bringing it down on our own heads. They cannot be allowed out of here.
Yeah, but wait, that is also a good question, because they clearly didn't explode the temple, right? How did it end up being covered? That people were even able to build upon it only in like 60 years, unless it was deliberately buried somehow. But then why would it be hollow under it, where people could just easily fall in? That was the photograph. You know, at this point, whenever we play like horror games, probably notice how I like to analyze everything. Okay, that's progression. And just look for plot holes. I don't do it because I think it's like inherently bad. I'm just pointing things out. A black onyx with a catalog label posted to it. The ancients believed that black onyx represents eclipses. Okay, then we have a research note. Seems like a Mary's chart. Patient history, Mary, 1930. Temp and pulse dangerously high. Subject mostly unconscious, occasionally wakes and screams. Sweating sickness continues. Saline supply low. Detected movement under the skin of the abdomen. Around the location of the adrenal glands. R suggests exploratory surgery, but I fear Mary might not survive the operation. Subject weakening. Wait. Oh, those are hours, not years. Okay. Subject weakening, more movement under the skin seen. Parasitic organism. And 3 minutes later she dies.
It's caverns.
Whatever's down there, those explorers got there first. Hold up, will you?
What are you doing? You think they're still alive? That's hopeful.
Hope is all we got left.
JK? Who's JK? Rowling? No, who's JK? Is it one of the kings? It's Rachel and... What's the other guy's name? Shit. It's Eric. I don't even remember researchers. With that monogram.
That your wife?
It's funny how you can know someone for years and never really know them. I had no idea my captain was married.
That the asshole you were with earlier?
He didn't make it.
Works for me. I'm less bad guy to deal with.
Your time will come when you'll deeply regret this manner.
I don't carry regrets.
I wonder why he threw that in. And now this just seems like Hades.
This place is a jack in the box.
Whoa.
What do you make of it?
It's like nothing I've ever seen.
You see that elevator cable? The explorers must have gone down.
I don't think they made it back up.
That winch still looks functional.
No,
No?
we are not going down there. The archaeologists didn't make it out. What does that tell you?
We're not archaeologists?
Our world is up there, not down below.
Well, there's an army of monsters between us and the world above. They're close. Fired up.
You crazy? If those vampires come from anywhere down there, you really want to find them in their own home?
What I've been doing since I set foot in this country. Get that elevator working.
But how the lights are already on when they arrived in here?
An ancient horror has awoken from its slumber and is hungry for blood. Shall we see how many have fallen into shadow?
0.
Rachel found her way back to the lights. Well done. All alive. Although don't get complacent, their lives still hang by a thread. Let's hope nothing unfortunate has befallen Sergeant K. Those taken by the Abyss seldom live to tell the tale. As for Jason and Salim, sworn enemies who cannot seem to bury the hatchet, unless that hatchet is buried in a bag. I don't want to seem like an ungracious host, but time is against us. I'll be here to greet your charges as they cross the finishing line, or to bury what remains of them under it.
Oh! You saw that? With the lighting? I saw that. His face turned into a skull. I have to see that on the recording. Again. I was also wondering where he will show up. Wait, what's... What? Three years previously.
Heads up.
Oh,
Really?
smells fried.
We're in hillbilly territory. What were we expecting? Cantaloupe caviar? Not exactly honeymoon material, is it?
I recall a certain somebody saying that she wanted to go ice climbing.
Ice climbing is relaxing.
What is it?
Oh.
The guy who served me, I don't know, he was looking at me pretty strange.
Yeah, he probably doesn't get to see a woman like you around these parts very often. Especially one who showered.
He was saying some weird shit.
Such as?
It's nothing, we should go.
This is where he will lose his
Come on, tell
leg,
me.
isn't it?
He said I'll never again be as happy as I am now.
The hell's that mean? You don't believe him, do you?
Of course not.
You know, my sole objective, Rach, is to make you happy. Doesn't matter where we are or what we're going through, I'll always put a smile on your face. See? I told you. Next time, all you have to do is whistle, and I'll come running to defend your honor.
Oh, like my very own loyal puppy dog.
Semper Fi. He means always loyal.
I'm more than capable of looking after myself. Now get your feet off my dash, you hillbilly.
Jason. Jason, you here?
What the fuck?
There's no way she was not bit.
Nick, I thought I lost you.
I thought I'd lost you.
That's fucked up.
Right.
Eric.
Colonel, you gotta go!
You too, Nick, you're coming with us.
Come on, Ray.
Shit.
That's just weird. Why he stops to look at them?
Over there.
Valentine, get out of here!
Stay out of sight.
Oh, here we go with the hiding game. It's A and Y, remember.
All clear. That was too close. Come on, Marine, follow me.
You think that thing's gone? Looked like it went down that tunnel.
He's alive. Jason's alive.
Maybe things aren't going so badly after all.
Oh, he drew that. The JK?
I can't do this anymore. It's time. It's gotta be time.
Time for what?
You know what? We lay the cards on the table.
Rachel, I know you said to put things on ice, but you can't pretend like this didn't happen. I'm done lying. Especially with you wearing your ring again.
He's right. It is time. Roll it out for us.
Now? Right fucking now?
Yes, now. We may not have another chance.
Fine. Eric, you and I, we had something very special. But that was a long time ago. This isn't about choosing. It's about knowing what's best for me. I don't have feelings for you, Eric. Not anymore. You either, Nick. We're done.
I don't believe it.
Believe it. We were over a year ago. I don't need anyone's help to climb out of this hell. So now you both know. Maybe we can stop fucking around and go find Kolchak.
What just happened?
We just got our asses dumped.
Okay, back to the elevator. Unknown structure. Oh, is this where their cocoons are?
I've seen some fucked up shit in my life. Nothing comes close to this. They don't seem to be following.
Do you like to wait for them, or...?
Don't need to be a smart ass. Just move.
It looks like something from like Warhammer. Vermintide. Pines Ledger 3. Did we miss one? Uh, 29th of November. Many finds in the temple confirm our hypothesis that the temple was used for sacrifice. We know that the century-long drought afflicted the Akkadian Empire, the same dry spell that affected the Old Kingdom in Egypt. The drought caused the abandonment of many cities across Mesopotamia and drew the Gutian barbarian tribes down from the mountains to the plains, bringing them into conflict with the Akkadians. In this temple, we see evidence of an increasingly desperate attempt to turn the tide by appeals to the gods. Related finds: the black onyx, Mesopotamian onyx stones were symbolic of negative energy and of calamity, perhaps due to the belief that evil Adag demons inhabited the earth. It's interesting because... but never mind. Hold stone. The stone shows figures praying toward an eclipse. Combined with R6, the piece portrays an eclipse that presages a disaster.
This is a safe way back? The hell was that?
I guess we won't get our answer, but I'm just trying to see how is this exactly operated. No lever, no button, no electricity. Like, how does this thing work? Strange. Whoa. Who's that? Oh, that's Salim, isn't it? I mean, that seems painful, but it doesn't... it says MAULED, but it doesn't really seem dead in that. And if I know this game, it will be another Mesh Fest where we have to save his life. What is that?
Cocoon?
An organic structure filled with unknown fluids, bearing the impression of an inhuman creature. The creatures hibernate inside these cocoons until fresh blood is nearby.
Those things came from here.
Smells like formaldehyde.
Since when did you become a scientist?
They don't teach you American science at school.
Formaldehyde
Just stay clear of it.
is the thing you use to preserve the dead. Kind of like a bomb. But wait. Okay. So like the human forms get put into the cocoons, or like the original ones are born from this? Or the ones, you know, like the human, but like Joy and maybe I guess Kurum is like special. But you know what I mean? Like there's like half human ones walking about, like Clarice as well. Then they go and cocoon up, or what?
Belongs to Randolph Hodgson. Maybe he's got some intel that could help.
That didn't help him.
Oh, that's the dude we get the memories from. Mary's husband. Oh.
Shit.
That's why we got the rip pages, I guess. Okay, that... Now, on the other hand, besides all the other plot holes, that's like a nice explanation why they are like pages all over. Is that him? Will it say rage?
Mary Hodgson.
Ah.
She's gotta be his wife.
Their story didn't end so well. Jason.
So that's probably...
What?
I can't end up like this.
When this temple falls, my wife and I will be... I owe her that, at least. The portrait that I carry in my watch case is the Mary that I remember, not that monster, I guess.
This was all Lady Bradshaw's doing. She knew all along what was down here. She led us to them. I found her below, hunched over the murdered corpse of Van Hoyten. As she turned to face me, I saw that she had changed. My hand fell to the closest weapon I could find, an iron tent peg. I stabbed her with the metal, impaling her in the heart. She died. Unholy screams echoed from deep below, as if answering the sudden release of blood.
Oh, have you seen the cocoons in that? Sorry, the cocoons in that thing, when they still have like the vampires in it, kind of look like sphinx, not sphinx, sarcophag. What's this? Sarcophagi? Like a sarcophagus, right? But what's that? Wait. Here we go. This is your alien shit.
Wakanda.
Yeah, what you said. What the fuck is this place?
What is this hell? Is this even real? We are being judged. God is punishing us all for the mistakes we've ever made. Zane is all I have left in this world. After my wife left us, I gave him my all. I wanted him to have everything I didn't.
Single parent. Tough fucking gig.
It is. But my boy has made me very proud. He's going to London, to university. If only he would stop stealing. I miss him so much.
Yeah, but aliens, I mean our gods.
Is your conscience clear, Jason?
But aliens though. They all will be back.
This place. They're sure to come back here. I can hear you thinking.
We're waiting for something to happen. Maybe we should take the initiative and make something happen.
What'd you have in mind?
We go inside there and we find a way to hurt them.
Got your back.
Hey, whatever happens out there, got your back.
We'll stand together. It's the only way.
Come on. FPS, okay. We had a little drop or whatever. Oh, this is so cool. I hope they elaborate more on it.
What is this?
Stay close.
Explore the unknown. Find a way to strike back. Search the area.
This gotta be where those things come from.
I think so. Question is, where the hell are they?
Wonder how far we can walk back and if there are any secrets. Perhaps more tablets around. Doesn't seem like it. But
Stay close.
we can take in the
Ain't going nowhere.
sights. It's just, you know, I said it, but it's very strange that they just don't acknowledge this. It's like, holy shit, what is this? Our gods deserted us, and then my son is the most important to me. Like, that's all you have to say?
How far down do you think we are?
Difficult to say. It's easy to lose track of time down here.
I said at the beginning that I was expecting something like this, but as the story went forward, my hope towards that expectation like dwindled. But now that we are here, I don't know.
We mustn't lose sight of each other down here.
Oh, it's kind of like Prometheus style. I see what they did here.
This moths is everywhere.
Is it just me, or is it alive?
So, as I said before, if you are interested, just really research like Mesopotamia, Sumerians, and alien relations. Like, it's basically the Anunnaki story, okay? That everyone just dismisses, and especially mainstream science dismisses. Like everything that was written in there.
Sleep. Over here.
What do we see? I will
What do you
continue.
make of it?
This place could have been down here for thousands of years.
God didn't make these creatures.
No. It's possible we've got this wrong way around.
What's that supposed to mean?
Maybe we're intruding on them.
Oh, I thought it would move.
Link, check this out.
Sounds like music.
That don't sound like any music from where I'm from.
Okay, maybe not music. Could be a language.
You've seen those motherfuckers. They're not exactly the chatty type.
We shouldn't underestimate them. Look at this place. Those things are intelligent.
Take it. You come across an alien relic and you just leave it, man? I wanna read that. A strange handheld device that emits a sonic chord when touched. It seems the creatures used advanced technology to craft sonic devices of unknown purpose. So, as I said, just research like ancient alien stuff, and you will come across a lot of interesting theories, and one of which is that Egyptian mythology and their god systems, like everything, relies on the Sumerian ones, and how basically the Epic of Gilgamesh, through Egypt, through the Greeks, through the Romans, eventually is the basis of the Christian Bible. And as you may or may not know, the Bible has been redacted, translated, and there are a lot of unofficial books that should be taken into account, but they are not really, because it's the church who decides. Kind of like the Book of Enoch and shit like that. Sorry, I should not say it in this religious context, but it's just interesting to think about that. And even if you are a non-religious person, I think, like, I wasn't interested in this until I got like older, so I can get it if you are like younger, but you know, the ancient alien theory that our gods are aliens seems more possible to me than that we have a man sitting in the clouds as a god, right? If I had to choose from the two, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Back to the game, though.
Sleep. Check this out. It's one of those creatures, only older.
Ancient.
You don't think it's alive, do you? Touch it.
Oh.
You touch it.
Pussy. Fuck, that was close. Thanks.
Did you see that?
Of course I fucking saw it.
That creature is fossilized. Must be millions of years old.
I'm not sure if it was in the Sumerian like text. Oh, and another thing, the mainstream science basically just dismisses a lot of the cuneiform that is written. Like they just say, oh, until this is like the truth of like the kings. Because they describe kings lived for like hundreds and hundreds of years. Like people basically live for way longer than now. And then they also give like real information, but like mainstream science is like, oh, from this point, all that is told there are only simply metaphors and like made up completely, like no basis of truth in it or anything. And that's why it's like interesting to research, at least for myself. Another thing, I don't know if it's in Sumerian myth or maybe it's Mesoamerican. I think it's Sumerian. That the gods basically demand sacrifice. So maybe that's where the vampirism and the reptilian shit comes from. And it's usually like, I don't know, give us 40 cows, 15 virgins, and 12 goats or something like that. It's kind of like feeding a dragon in like tails. Alright. Oh, that's... Yeah, that's the dude. Whoa.
Holy shit.
Look at him.
Check out that armor. This guy's goddamn biblical.
Shit! Did you see that? I think he's still alive.
Oh, that's impossible.
In this place, everything's possible.
Holy shit. Fucker's been alive all this time? Just sitting here with half a head?
Fluid. It must have preserved his flesh, his brain. What should we do? We can't leave him like this.
Well, shit. He's had enough time to get used to it.
I'm serious. Oh! The noise will attract the vampires. I'll do it. ارتاح دلوقتي في موتك.
So we just have no choice in the matter. Really. We just kill like a few thousand-year-old soldier just like that. By the way, I wanted to say this in the beginning, but you know how his beard is? Just like in the tablets and just like how Naram Sin's beard is. I don't think they actually had their beard like that. I think it's just artistic depiction, you know? So it's kind of weird to see like a living person with that beard, but who knows? That's weird though, that... Okay, I guess just don't question it. The architecture though, it looks like very alien-esque, right? I mean, I'm talking about the movie Aliens, or maybe I should just say Prometheus, because that's where we've seen more of it. Oh, I think I saw gas or something there. Keep that in mind. And it does seem flammable. Wait. Wait. What was that? Okay. I just thought... Are those carvings? No. I think those are just used textures. I don't know, is it bad if we step on them? Or just a little nice effect maybe?
Late. Looks like someone's been avoiding the dinner.
The raptures in this fossilized skull suggest that the city dwellers may have been infected with an invasive parasite. Oh, they are indeed going down the xenomorph path, the Prometheus path.
No fangs.
Can you see? The bone is ruptured where they should be, as though smashed from the inside out.
What are you saying?
Maybe these things weren't originally vampires. Maybe they got infected.
Because they don't have wings. Do they? Oh well, this one he is, because it's... That's his skull. Okay, that's a theory I could get behind.
Sleep. we hit the mother lode. Thinking what I'm thinking.
You thinking cocoons?
Yeah.
Then I am thinking what you're thinking.
With a bundle of dynamite, you gonna blow it up or what?
Quietly.
Okay, be ready for QTEs, I guess. Oh, or maybe... You know what? Maybe this is more like a avoid the stuff on the ground scenario. Just walk in the shadows of the Valley of Death. Ah, this is risky. No, 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 stop moving, please. He moves on his own a bit, by the way, when I let go of the stick. I wish I could explore, but I don't think they would put... well, I guess they would put tablets and like perhaps even the one for the next game. Even in a place like this. I would also appreciate if you did not walk in front of me. Okay, they want us to go forward. There we go. There's something.
Check this out.
Fossilized life forms. Two fossilized creatures. They look like they were fighting when they died. The creatures fought the vampiric parasites that had caused the downfall of the creature society.
They died fighting each other.
Like dogs fighting over food.
Look, I also love the Alien series. Not all of them were great. In fact, most of them were kind of trash, as in the movies. But I really like Ridley Scott stuff. Even his series. I will remember the title in the next one. Bit like the Necromancers. You know that? The wolf one? Wolf something? They suddenly have a grenade for the launcher. Interesting, and they never used it before.
I'll cover you! Go!
Shit, Nicky. You turned up like the fucking cavalry. I thought you were dead.
Not my time.
Colonel, you made it. Man, crawling through that tunnel was a highly unpleasant experience. Good to see you again, ma'am. Take my hand. Glad you're here, man.
This place.
Dark chamber.
What is this place?
Oh, the scientists made it here. Interesting. So we could have some revelations.
We need a plan.
Fuck those things up and get the fuck out.
Good plan.
Sergeant K, what do we got left?
So we got 8 clips of 556 FMJ, 3 40mm high X rounds, a couple of 9mm pistols, 4 clips between them. We'll make that work. Huh. Plus 2 Foster rounds. And 1 block of composition C4. All in, it's not enough.
We also got this.
It's old, unpredictable.
We work with what we got.
Our fuses are shot, but we can use the C4 to detonate them. Let's just hope they still pack a punch.
The vampires come from those cocoons. You saw how many there were in that vault? There could be thousands in there.
Should we blow them up? Burn as many of those motherfuckers as we can and head for the surface. What do you think, Sergeant?
Hoorah.
I'm not gonna allow him to carry a pistol.
We are way past that point now, ma'am. We stand together as one.
Oh, hell yeah.
You still got that med kit? Now'd be a good time to use it.
Hurts like a bitch. I gotta stop the bleed.
Wait,
Like
was
our
he
explorer
bit?
friends were here too. We should search this place before we move out.
And also, where's Eric? Oh, he's there, okay. Search the chamber, talk with your ally. Oh, why are we here? Nobody likes you. Music sheet. That's Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. I'm just kidding. As I discover more about the musical language of these creatures, my mind spins in wonder at how they came to be here. Did they soar through the skies in the days of dinosaurs? Did their great empire span the globe while we were still swinging from the trees? They are dead now. Their forms are somewhat like our own, but everything else about them is alien to life as we know it. The console displays what appears to be a constellation of stars, cities as seen from Earth. Did they come here from beyond, crossing great gulfs of space to land here? Were they trying to get home? Oh, another tablet. Lighter. Wait. That's the next game. Hotel. I'm guessing it's just the glasses, but that person looks like the teacher from the second from Little Hope.
Over here.
So
I found something.
okay, we will do that later. I'm kind of happy that they are still like whenever I find those tablets about the next episode, I'm happy because that means there will be another game next year, same time.
How confident are you that they'll work?
They'll work. This thing with you, me, and
Forget it, Nick.
I'm just saying.
Don't. Keep your head clear of everything but the task ahead. It's the only way we'll live. Here, let me help you.
It's fine.
I've done it before.
I've done it many times since.
Sorry.
Rachel, wait. I'm sorry. You always were better at changing this thing than I was.
If you need me, I'm here for you.
Yeah? Now you are, huh? Bitch. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I just, you know. We know. Pullman. New equipment request. Pickaxes, rope, plywood. Anything interesting? Arc lamps, generator, gas mask, EVH. To whoever finds
What was
this.
in it for him? Is it really all about these tablets?
To whoever finds this, forgive me. I have sabotaged the dynamite to prevent my colleagues from sealing this temple to the bird. Lady Bradshaw was right to bring me here. These creatures are a key to limitless power. There are secrets here that could allow humanity to reach across the stars, perhaps even achieve immortality itself. Please safeguard this ruin and do nothing badly of me for what I have done. I serve only the future. Alice von Huyten. Oh, EVH. I get it. But who did he write this to, though? We'll find like a second team. Hunts victim. Implants parasite. Parasite gestates. Host death. Parasite takes over. We read that. So he is progression, I believe.
What I wouldn't give to see daylight again.
Daylight and a cold one.
That whole mess with you and Nick. It's out in the open, right? It's for the best. Regardless of everything else. Secrets keep you sick.
What about you hiding your bite, huh? Hmm? You know she could take a bath as well. There's plenty of water around. They are coming. We must end it here with If there is time, my last act will be to dictate this diary unto found in the rubble. It can serve as a warning to any who...
The bones of this temple are drenched in blood. We have set foot on an uncharted shore and roused something ancient and wicked. A blasphemy that comes in indescribable shapes and forms. For eons we lived as children in this world, unaware of the horrors that slumber beneath our feet. Now we have blindly thrown open the gates to madness. I fear being taken, but I must do what I must. We must seal this place for eternity, for all mankind. Mary, I'm sorry.
Who talks like that if he wants to, like, preserve this place? Like, you clearly recorded it for a reason, for others to hear. Then you just talk like a fucking poet, and people read this, oh yeah, that was a metaphor for this and that. Just say you found an ancient alien ruin, because at that time they known about, like, they just started to know about aliens, I guess, but still they could have phrased it in some way, because one of them even said they found a way to the stars, right? Strange, very strange. I know these are just pet peeves, right? Let's continue. Or maybe it's best if we stop here, because I think we only have about an hour left until the end, so it will play out nicely. Alright, as much as I have gripes with this game, you know, it's okay. I think the writing is kind of bad. I will give a conclusion on the end of this. So yeah, I will see you in the next episode. Until then, bye bye.